Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Wicked Bitter channel. I'm Travis. Thank you for checking out this video. If you are somebody who is new here, it's your first time checking out this channel, welcome in. We would love to have you here. Long time if you would like to stay. Long time. Hit subscribe if you want WWE content every single week because I got you. And I do something even cooler here that I don't think a lot of people do. I do email videos where you send in your emails. I read them here on video. We get to talk about it afterwards. There will be an email video later on this week. I'm very excited for it because I haven't done it in a while. So I'm very glad to do it. But if you like WWE content, you want another YouTube channel to support, to follow, to be involved with, because this is not just a me talking thing. This is a back and forth. We all get along and get involved type deal here. Subscribe to this channel, like this video for more of that type of content. All right, my friends. So good to see you all. Hope you all are having a good week, a fantastic week. I'm actually doing, this will be a predictions video for Wrestlepalooza. I still got to get used to saying that name. And I also will be joining a podcast on Wednesday. Actually, I think the day that this video gets put out there and posted to YouTube, I think will be the same day that I do the podcast. So if you wanted to check out the podcast, you can. And it'll be just me saying the same things I'm going to be saying in this video, so it's completely up to you. It's called The Executive's View is the podcast. I think they also go live on YouTube. So if you want to check that out, I greatly appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us. I mean, we acknowledge the comments that, you know, when they go live and everything like that. So I'm very happy to join their show again. This is the second time I'm doing it. I joined for the last time we did, the Clash in Paris predictions, and now I'm joining for the predictions here for Wrestlepalooza. Okay. How are you watching Wrestlepalooza, by the way? Me? I'm going to try the VPN thing. I really am going to try it. I haven't done it yet. I have to look things up sometimes because I don't want to get it wrong. I want to make sure I'm following the right steps. I'm going to download the VPN. I'm going to sign up for it. I think it's only a few bucks a month, which beats paying $30 a month. And then I got to try to link like the Netflix accounts and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. It's going to be a thing. But let me know how you're watching Wrestlepalooza. Do you get to watch it on Netflix? Are you going to download the ESPN app? You're going to watch there? I would love to hear how you're going to go about it. But that being said, let's get into the predictions for Wrestlepalooza. I think there's only 5 matches as of this recording. And like last time, a match got added on SmackDown last second. So I don't know if that'll happen again this time, but as of right now, we got 5 matches. So without any further ado, let's finally get into those. Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer. I've been saying it for a while now, and honestly, had we had the match we were supposed to get between Vaquer and Naomi at Clash in Paris like we were supposed to originally get, I was also saying that I think that's where Naomi would lose the title and it would go to Stephanie Vaquer. I'm going to stick with that same mindset because that's all I've been saying and thinking since a couple of months ago. I think Stephanie Vaquer is going to win this women's championship. That way, Io Sky can continue her feud, or what will be a feud, it looks like, with Kabuki Warriors or Asuka herself, or Rhea Ripley getting involved in that. I think we should just keep all of them together over there. You should give the world championship to Stephanie Vaquer over here, and let her feud with different people right here. Because right here, you could have Becky Lynch, you could have AJ Lee, you could have Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez, you could have Bayley, you could have Lyra. There are matchups to be had with Stephanie Vaquer as women's champion. So I'm going to say Stephanie Vaquer wins the women's championship at Wrestlepalooza. We got the Usos versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Now, this one is a little interesting to me because of everything leading up to this. And I'm not necessarily talking about the Usos and the Vision feud. I'm talking about the outside parts of this feud, a.k.a. LA Knight. Something is going on there. Something is happening there. The awkwardness, the resentment now looks like it's getting there between Jimmy and Jay. That's also a different factor to play. Who was Jay calling on the phone? Like, there's a lot of things going on with this feud, and I think it has more to do with Jimmy Jay and LA Knight than it has to do with the Usos and Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. But that being said, I think because there's so much circulation and outside factors hanging around the Usos right now, I would like to say that Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed get a dub here because I think they really do need it. I've been saying that for a while. I said Bronson Reed could have used a victory over Roman Reigns and he lost. I think we need a win here for the Vision. I think Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker need to pick up a very important W, and I think what could happen, maybe we see the return of Paul Heyman, who shows up and kind of helps them win this match. I just think something weird's going to happen. LA Knight getting involved, Jimmy and Jay not getting along, whatever it may be. I don't think this is just going to be a straight-up tag team match. There's going to be some outside stuff going on that's going to affect the result, so I'm going to pick Breakker and Bronson Reed to win this match. And now to my favorite match of the night that I'm looking forward to the most. CM Punk, AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins. I love this feud. And honestly, I could argue, you could argue, whoever wants to argue the fact that the segment for the past 2 Monday Night Raws, where it was AJ Lee, CM Punk, and Becky and Seth, those segments between last week and this week could have main evented Monday Night Raw, to be honest with you. Instead of always seeing the same variation of the Vision versus the Usos, we could have seen that segment with those 4 people be the main event of each Monday Night Raw the past couple of weeks, but they didn't do it. But that's how good those segments have been. I love the build to all of this. Like I said before, there's so many layers, there's so many stories, there's so many matches, there's so many things to be said here, promos. There's so much to be had with this feud. This mixed tag team feud, which WWE never does right. They can never do a mixed tag team feud. We finally get one, and it is top notch, and I don't know how anyone else would beat it. So this is going to be great. I think AJ Lee coming back for the first time in over 10 years and her first match back. I think we need to get CM Punk and AJ Lee to win this match, and I think more specifically, I think we need AJ Lee to get the pinfall on Becky Lynch, because one, it now reintroduces everybody to AJ Lee. It inserts her as an important person, which when she left, she was. Now that she's back, you got to convince and show people who are not familiar with her that she can hang and that she's on the level of being at the top. So I think AJ Lee pins or makes submit Becky Lynch with the Black Widow, whatever she calls it, the spider web, whatever it is. She either pins Becky Lynch or makes her tap. That way, we can set up a Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee for the Intercontinental Championship at what I'm assuming would be at Survivor Series. So I'm going to say AJ Lee and CM Punk win this one. Okay, Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes. Now, this match, to me, feels like it's kind of last second, last thrown together kind of thing. You can blame Cody, taking time off to make a movie as the reason why this is the way it feels. I think we could have skipped this, or at least held off until Survivor Series for this match, where we could have more build to it since Cody had taken some time off. But we're not going to get that, so we're going to get that match right now. Look, this is the first PLE, the first pay-per-view now, I guess we can call it. The first pay-per-view on ESPN for WWE. I think we need to do something big. I think we need something unpredictable, something huge, so that people who may be tuning in for the first time can be like, holy crap, I can't miss this. Look how big this is. Something shocking happened, and it's trending all over the place. So for me, I would love to see Drew McIntyre beat Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship, and then you can do the rematch at Survivor Series, or you could do a triple threat and add Randy to it at Survivor Series. I think if we need something different and mix something up here with Cody Rhodes' reign. We've seen a reign from him before. People complained about it before his first run. Now his second run, people are also complaining again about it. Let's switch some stuff up. Do something different, shock a lot of people. Let's have Drew McIntyre beat Cody Rhodes, and then Cody can win it back, or whatever you want to do a month or 2, 3, 4 months later, whatever it may be. Let's just do something crazy, fun, out of the box. It's the first pay-per-view on ESPN. I think that would be super exciting. And now the main event, John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. Obviously, this is a big match. This is a huge match. I've gone back and forth with this. I thought John Cena doesn't necessarily need or have to win this match. He doesn't. He's John Cena. He's always going to be the GOAT. It's not going to harm him if he loses this match. But we're towards the end of the year. Cena has 6 days left, 6 appearances left in WWE. I think he needs to go out in a bang. And also, they had mentioned that he's seeking his 100th pay-per-view win. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean he needs to get it at this pay-per-view, but it'd be kind of a cool thing, a nice thing to hang the hat on. WWE's first pay-per-view on ESPN. It's John Cena's first and only Wrestlepalooza, and he gets his 100th victory and against Brock Lesnar on that show. I think everything lines up for it to make more sense to have John Cena win, because when Cena wins this, if Cena wins this, then you can kind of cool off on Brock again if you want for a little bit before you bring him back again. because I don't know where Brock would go after this anyway, unless you're going to have Brock do something at Survivor Series. But I would say John Cena gets the W here, gets his 100th pay-per-view win at his only Wrestlepalooza ever, the first time ever on ESPN. I think that makes a lot of sense, so I'm going to pick John Cena to win the main event. All right, my friends, I appreciate you checking out this video. Look, liking the video does me a huge favor. If you don't mind, please like this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you enjoy WWE content. What you're seeing is a lot of what you're going to get here. There's a lot more I want to do, but it's been a busy year. I got things in the works. I'm doing some stuff, so not everything can happen all at once. But we're going to get there. We're going to do more with this channel because that's what I truly want to do, is more with this channel. And by doing that, I want to get as many wrestling fans on this channel as possible. So if you or anybody you know enjoys wrestling content and you think they would like it here, please subscribe or invite them to subscribe to this channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Like I said, I will be coming out with an email video at the end of this week, so if you have written an email recently, check it out. You might see me read it. I probably will. I don't have a lot of them to get through, so you probably will be on there. So, yeah, I appreciate everybody. I will catch you on the next video. Until we meet again, my friends, as always, remember to stay bitter.